Hello, good afternoon guys. Welcome to MK Communities Brokerage. My name is Mohammed. In this video, we're going to be talking about the commercial package policy and other insurance related issues. Now, one thing to keep in mind, there's usually four sections of commercial package policy. There could be more than four, but these are the major fours. Section 1 is property, is liability, crime, and border and machinery. Let's talk about Section 1 property, building and personal property covered form. Now, when you talk about property, obviously you think about items such as fences, furniture, and stuff like that. That is true. These are considered as property. Now, the building coverage A, there's different coverages in insurance. So keep in mind, as a broker, you should know which type of coverage that your client wants. So coverage A, building, this insures a building or structure described in the declaration, includes completed additions, fixtures including outdoor fixtures, permanently installed machinery and equipment, personal property owned by the insured, used to maintain or service the premises. It will also cover material, equipment, and supplies located at or next to within 100 feet of the described location. Coverage B, your business personal property, the Bailey coverage. If you have a business, that's a little bit different. This covers your business personal property located at or next to or within 100 feet of the described premises. A lot of times people are renting the businesses. So they're renting the businesses, they don't own the building, but they do own the property. So that's a business personal property. Personal property of others. This covers the personal property of others in the insured's care, custody, and control, located at or next to within 100 feet of the described premises. Let's say a renting warehouse. That's not your items, but you are covering for somebody else. That will be, like I said, depending on what type of coverage are you planning to do, you're gonna do it. Building will be for those people that are planning to own a building, but they're renting out the store, so they want the building coverage. So it depends what type of coverage your customer needs. Property not covered under the building and personal property cover form. Obviously, there's always certain things that will not always be covered. These are some of the examples listed right over here. Taking a classic example, automobiles. Why is not automobiles covered in the building and personal property? Well, guess what? Automobiles have their own insurance, automobile coverage, liability, and full coverage, as most of us should know about this. Now, it won't make sense that something happened in your automobile and you didn't have an automobile coverage. So automobile has its own coverage. The other property or building has its own coverage. Hence, why certain things are not included. Additional coverage in the building and personal property. There's always additional coverages, and these are all listed over here. For example, the one of the additional coverage you can say is electronic data. This pays up to $2,500 in any case of a year for the cost to repair or restore electronic data damaged by a covered cause of loss. So this will be effective for those people that own a computer shop or an electronic shop. For certain things will not be useful. For example, if you own a bodega shop, you're not going to have any electronics most of the time. You're not going to have any expensive electronics. So they're not going to get this coverage. Whichever coverage you think a client should have, give them those coverages. Coverage extensions under the building and personal property coverage form. Newly acquired or constructed property. Buildings, newly acquired, contacts. This is the coverage extensions under the building and personal property coverage form. These are some of the things. You could read this. Outdoor property. This gives you an example. The insured may extend coverage to outdoor fences, detached signs, antennas, trees, shrubs, plants, and lawns for the following perils: fire, light, explosive, riot, civil accommodation, aircraft. And these are outdoor property. Non-owned detached trailers, that's something as well differently. Deductibles. The standard deductible is $500. Well, it depends. You could always raise up the deductibles or you could always lower the deductibles. Keep in mind, the deductibles are something that you will pay out of your pocket. Let's say, for example, if a person owns a home and let's say a person driving a vehicle skids on an ice and hits your fence. Your fence was costing about $2,000 to repair, but you have a deductible of $500. That $500 will be the first pocket money coming out of your pocket, and the rest of the money will be given to you by check, or they'll come and tell somebody to repair it. The following perils are included in the basic cause of loss form. There's different pearls are something that you're covered, but there's always more to add, meaning that there's always you can add fire, lightning, EC pearls, vandalism and mischief, sprinkler leakage, sinkhole collapse. These are some of the basic cause of loss form. Broad cause of loss form is all this: falling objects, collapse, glass breakage, water damage, weight of ice, so. Special cause of loss forms is basically all risk basis. It adds more and more. So obviously, as you can see, whichever one you have is going to be more money. Obviously, this is going to be more, it's going to be less, and this is just the basics. Vacancy provisions. A building is considered vacant unless at least 31% of the total square footage is in use. If the building is vacant for more than 60 consecutive days, the following losses will not be paid. These are some of the things that will not be paid. Builder's risk insurance. This is designed to cover building in the course of construction. So if you're doing construction to your home or to your building, you need the building risk insurance. Time element coverage. These are designed to cover loss which is brought through the loss of use of insured property due to the insured peril damage. Recovered is measured on the base of time. That's what it includes. So it depends. A lot of times when people own grocery stores and something happens, such as loss of power or whatever the case is, they may use business income coverage for them to get paid by the insurance company since the business is not running anymore because of the power outage or whatever the case is. Extended business income coverage, again same thing, but they're just adding more and more now. Business income from dependent properties and extra expense insurance. Commercial inland marine. Now, nationwide marine definition. This is the agreement between the insurance companies and the state insurance department concerning the insuring powers of inland marine companies by outlining which coverage may or may not be written. Inland marine forms would include all this. Jewelers block coverage form is insured retailers, wholesalers. Basically, if you're planning to have a jewelry shop or you do some jewelry related business, you want this. These are some of the exclusions, meaning they're not covered. Again, property not covered in that, and similar dealers forms. This is just a sample of the insurance coverages and game. Insurance is very easy, but yet hard to understand. It takes a lot of time reading and understanding it. As I explained some of them, buying a home is not easy as buying a home. You have to get insurance depending on what type of insurance you want, where do you live. Remember, every home is different. If you buy a home in New York State, it's not the same as if you buy a home in Texas. It's not the same as buying a home in Ohio. It's different. So keep in mind what type of coverage you need. You consult with an professional insurance agent or broker. Whatever coverages you need, it'll always help you out. With that being said, thank you again guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys learned from this. If you guys have any other questions, comment, concern, please comment, like, subscribe. I'll try my best on my part to help you out as much as I can. Thank you again guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it.